friends. How you doing today? Good. Today is supposed to be the prettiest day of the week. I'm so glad we get to spend it together. I like spending my mornings with you guys. We're going to have so much fun today. We're going to read stories today about bats and spiders.
Spiders, yay!
Ooh.
I got bitten by one.
A spider?
Yeah, one spider.
Oh my heavens, aren't you brave? Oh my goodness.
You know what I'm brave of? Little baby spiders. They're fine.
You like, oh, so wait a minute. Okay, so let's see. If you like little baby spiders, raise your hand. Okay, put your hands down. If you like great big spiders, raise your hand. Okay, put your hands down. If you don't care for spiders or they're not your favorite thing, raise your hand. Good, put your hands down. Now, Miss Tanya has a few great big spiders. It seems like this year I've seen more spiders than ever. And so I do not mess with them. I have a great big one that's usually right by my car, and it likes to write. It's the writing spot. They look like they're that. Wait a minute, maybe that big, but they look like they're that big to me. But I don't mess with those spiders. I just leave them alone. But I do not like spiders. They are not my favorite thing.
I like them.
But we're going to read stories about bats and spiders.
I
Now,
saw a spider this morning.
you saw a spider? Okay, we're going to talk some more about spiders, okay? Yes.
I left the daddy long left spiders because they eat the bad spiders.
Well, so granddaddy long-legged spiders are our friends, right?
Yeah, and lizards.
Oh, wait a minute. That's altogether different topic. Oh, my goodness. A lizard. Oh, we'll talk about lizards some other time. Now, we can only handle bats and spiders. So, let's see what's in my pocket.
That was what the spider I started doing it. Granddaddy long
You did?
sitting right over his dog bowl.
Oh, over the dog bowl?
Right over it. I never even knew how he was holding the
So, Nolan, you have your listening ears on? You ready? I have something in my pocket. It's the letter of the week, but I keep it very close to me where you can take a peek. And I bet you can guess if you think about my clues. I'll take them out and show you which letter do you choose. Ooh. Let me see what I have in my pocket. Ooh. Look. What is this thing?
Egg tarted.
What is it?
Egg tarted.
Well, it does remind you of an egg card.
I know what it is, an ice tray.
It's an ice tray. This is almost an antique now. You know, we have become so fancy that some people do not use ice trays. But years ago, ice trays was a big thing. And they always had to stay filled at my house. Ice tray. So this is a little teeny tiny ice tray. Let's see what else I have. Ooh! I have something else that's almost an antique that people don't use a lot of. What is this?
Ironer. Iron.
Is it? And what do we do with this?
We iron clothes.
Yes. And why do we iron our clothes?
So our husband done for us.
Oh, so our husband doesn't fuss. That's one answer. Another answer is that we want to get the wrinkles out of our clothes, right?
Yeah.
We want to get the
So it
wrinkles.
doesn't be so itchy.
It won't be itchy. Okay, so that's and an ice tray. Oh, oh my goodness, what is this?
An iguana.
Very good. That's what it is, Miss Tanya. These are not my favorite thing. I went to someone's house one day and they had iguana, and guess what? While I was there, it jumped out just like that. It jumped out of its home, out the aquarium, and it started running really fast, and so did I, because I was a little afraid of the iguana. And I have something else that begins with our special letter. This is my favorite thing out of all of those things in the pocket. This one is my favorite. I wish wish I could have some every day. But the older you get, the less you can have this. So let's see what it is. Ooh, can anybody guess? Let me give you a hint. It's cold, and you can get it in different flavors.
Ice cream!
This is my favorite kind. I love chocolate ice cream. But this is just for pretend. All this is doing is teasing me. This is not real, but ice cream. So, let me see. Ooh, here's our clue.
Another one. Eye!
Oh my goodness, look what else is in here. Another one of my favorite things.
Ice cream!
Ice cream. So now they have vanilla and chocolate.
I love vanilla.
Oh, I bet you do. What is this? An igloo. Okay. What is? Oh, let me see. Look what else I have.
An iron ring.
Another one. A little teeny tiny one. This is a bug. What is another name for a bug? Can you say an insect? And let me see if you can guess this. This is something special that you get if someone wants you to come somewhere. It says, it's a party and you're invited. What is this called?
A birthday.
What is a birthday what?
Birthday gift.
Can you say invitation?
Invitation.
That's right. That means they want you to come to a party. Now, this one doesn't say if it's a birthday. We just know it's a fun party. So I have that. Now, I need you to put your thinking caps on for this one. Let me take this one out of this special paper that is there. You see this in winter when it's super cold and it's hanging from the house.
It's snow.
What is it?
Icicle.
Icicle! You guys are the best and the smartest. It's an icicle. Wait a minute, is this one real?
No.
No, this is just a
What is
pretend.
inside of it? Is it water?
Well, you know what? It's made from water, but this is just a plastic one. This is just a
Is there
little
water
pretend.
inside?
Well, you know what? If you bring an icicle inside, what are you going to get?
It's gonna melt.
And it's going to turn into what?
Snow.
No, no.
Water.
Water. Very good. So our letter of the week is what?
I.
I want to see my front row put their hands just like this to make the letter I. For ice cream, insect, igloo, invitation, iguana, ice tray, the letter I. This is really easy because all we have to do is hold up our little baby finger. Now, can we make the rest of our alphabet? You ready? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. Good job! Good job! You guys are doing fantastic! I'm going to get all of this, put it right here, and Miss Vera can take care of all of that so that ice cream won't tempt me anymore. Let's see. Ooh. You know what? I have it this week. I am so good this week. I even practiced. So let's see. The letter I. This is ice. So I need something that rhymes with ice. That sounds like ice. Let's see if I can get it. Oh, this is good. This is what I need. Ham and ice. Does that sound right?
No.
It doesn't? Ham and ice?
Yes.
Oh, can you say it? Ham?
And I.
Ice. No, that doesn't sound. Wait a minute, I'm gonna try again. Oh, ice and kite. Does that sound alike?
No. I think I got it.
You think so? Wait a minute. Raise your hand if you Don't tell me. I have to say it to myself. You know what? I think I have it also. Can we say it together?
Ice and popcorn.
And rice. Let's say ice and rice.
Yes.
Does that rhyme? Levi says yes, that does rhyme. Yes, sir.
I think I got it.
What were you going to get?
I think it's ice and kite.
A kite? Well,
No.
that do sound like that can rhyme, but I think ice and rice may sound a little better. Can you say it out
Ice and
loud?
rice.
Yeah, ice and rice. Good job. Oh, let's see who put their listening ears today. Oh. This thing is trying to go faster than Miss Fire. You ready? Noah has his head tilt so he can hear. Good job, Noah. Good job, yay! Well, let's see. Let me see, did my good listeners come today? Because I want to read my favorite spider book, but I need you to be a good listener because it's a little longer story. So raise your hand if you are a good listener. Let me see, Landon, your hand up. Are you a good listener? Okay. Everybody's on their bottom. Let's see who's sitting on their bottom and looking at me. Good job, because this story is about Anansi the spider. Can you hold your thought for one moment? Okay. Anansi the spider is a trickster. What is a trickster? Do you know what a trickster is?
No, I know what one is.
What is a trickster?
It's someone who tricks you into doing something. It's trick. I had bullies on the bus.
Oh, well, that's a book, Bullies on the Bus. Did you have the book or some people?
I had people and they keep putting their hands through the thing.
Okay.
Through the bus.
And you know what? A trickster is almost the same. Sometimes they can be a little irritating because they don't know when to stop with their trick. And that's Anansi's problem. He is a trickster. Let's see him. Ooh, I like this story. Anansi and the moss-covered rock. Oh, this is a good story. Landon, I need you on your bottom for me. Good job, thank you. Anansi and the moss-covered rock. Once upon a time, Anansi the spider went walking through the forest. And something caught his eye. It was a strange moss-covered rock. How interesting, Anansi said. Isn't this a strange moss-covered rock? Kaboom! Everything went black. Down fell Anansi, senseless. An hour later, Anansi woke up. His head was spinning, and he wondered what had happened. I was walking along the path when something caught my eye. I stopped and said, "Isn't this a strange moss-covered rock?" Kaboom! Down fell Anansi again. But this time, when he woke up an hour later, he knew what was happening. "Ah," said Anansi, "this is a magic rock. And whenever someone comes along and says the magic words, 'Isn't this a strange down he goes." This is a good thing to know, said Anansi, and I know just how to use it.
That's what it is.
So Anansi went walking through the forest until he came to Lion's house. And Lion was sitting on his porch, and at his feet was a great pile of yams. Anansi loved yams, but he was too lazy to dig them up himself. Anansi said to Lion, "Hello, Lion, isn't it hot today? Don't you think so?" "Yes, Anansi," said Lion, "it is terribly hot. I'm going for a walk in the cool forest," said Anansi. "Would you like to come?" Lion and Anansi went walking, walking, walking through the forest. And after a while, Anansi led Lion to a certain place. Lion! Do you see what I see? Oh, yes, Anansi, said Lion. Isn't this a strange moss-covered rock? Boom! Down fell a lion. And Anansi ran back to Lion's house, and he made off with all of Lion's yams. Uh-oh. When you take something that doesn't belong to you, what is that called? Yeah. An hour later, Lion woke up. His head was spinning. Anansi was nowhere in sight. And when he got home, he found that every single one of his yams was gone. Lion was very sad. But Anansi was happy. He couldn't wait to play his trick again. Once more, Anansi went walking, walking, walking through the forest. And this time he stopped at Elephant's house. An elephant was sitting on his porch, and at his feet was a great pile of bananas. Anansi loved bananas, but he was too lazy to pick them himself. So he said to Elephant, "Hello, Elephant. Isn't it hot today?" "It is," Elephant agreed. "I'm going for a walk in the cool forest," said Anansi. "Would you like to come?" "That sounds nice," said Elephant. "Thank you for inviting me, Anansi." So Anansi and Elephant went walking, walking, walking through the forest. And after a while, Anansi led Elephant to a certain place. "Elephant, look! Do you see what I see?" Elephant looked and said, "Yes, I do. Isn't this a strange moss-covered rock?" Boom! Down fell Elephant. Anansi ran back to Elephant's house and made off with all of his bananas.
What was it?
Oh, it was a strange moss-covered rock. I don't know. An hour later, Elephant woke up. His head was spinning. Anansi was nowhere in sight, and when he got home, he found that every single one of his bananas was gone. Elephant was very sad. But Anansi was happy. He couldn't wait to play his trick again. He played it on rhinoceros and hippopotamus. He played it on giraffe and zebra. He played it on every single animal in the forest. But all this time, watching from behind the tree, the leaves, was Little Bush Deer. And Little Bush Deer is small and shy and very hard to see. And she watched Anansi play his wicked trick again and again on all the other animals. And Little Bush Deer decided it was time for Anansi to learn a lesson. So Little Bush Deer went deep in the forest to where the coconut trees grow. And Nolan, she climbed a great coconut tree and threw down a great many coconuts. And she carried the coconuts home in a basket and set them on her porch. Then she sat down beside them too. And a little while along came Anansi. Anansi's eyes lit up when he saw Little Bush Deer's coconuts. Anansi loved coconuts, but he was much too lazy to pick them himself. So he said, "Hello, Little Bush Deer. It is so hot today." Little Bush Deer smiled.
Oh.
"It is very hot, Anansi. I'm going for a walk in the cool forest," said Anansi. "Would you like to come?" "Yes, I would," said Little Bush Deer. So Anansi and Little Bush Deer went walking, walking, walking in the cool forest. And after a while, Anansi led Little Bush Deer to a certain place. "Little Bush Deer, look! Look over here. Do you see what I see?" Little Bush Deer knew all about Anansi's trick. She looked. "No, Anansi, I don't see anything." "You must see it. Look very carefully." Little Bush Deer looked. "No, Do you see it now? No, Anansi, said Little Bush Deer. And Anansi stamped his legs. You see it. You just don't want to say it.
Oh, that's a rock.
Say what? Said Little Bush Deer. You know. Is that what I'm supposed to say? Yes, said Anansi. All right, then I will say it to make you happy. You know, said Little Bush Deer. There, I said it. Are you satisfied? No, Anansi shouted. You're not supposed to say you know. What am I supposed to say? You're supposed to say, isn't this a strange moss-covered rock? Boom. Down fell Anansi. Little Bush Deer ran and got all the other animals. And together they went to Anansi's house and they took back all the good things that he had stolen from them. An hour later, Anansi woke up. His head was spinning. Little Bush Deer was nowhere in sight. And when he got home, he found that his house was as empty as it was before. But if you think Anansi learned his lesson, you're mistaken, because he's still playing tricks to this very day. The end. Yay! I like that story. Wait a minute. What was Anansi doing? He was tricking the animals. And then he was going to their house and taking what? All their food. Anansi is a little lazy, so he doesn't want to do any work. So he goes to other people's houses and get other animals' houses and get their stuff. He tricks them. Anansi and the moss covered rock. I like that story. I better put it down to the window. Now, I have another story. Let's see. Do you think a bat can beat a elephant?
No. Can it be a zebra?
A little bat. Do you think if a bat and an elephant was wrestling,
I know it's fast.
who would win?
I know it's fast.
What is fast?
Spiders.
They right. You're right. Because look like when I'm trying to run for them, they running really fast.
These are fast too.
Let's see. Who's ready for this story? The elephant's wrestling match. Whoa, this is a cool story. I love the illustrations, but wait a minute. Look at this elephant on the front. Oh, excuse me. Let me kill this noise. Miss Tanya usually remembers to put her phone on a quiet setting, but sometimes it gets violent. So, excuse me for that interference. The elephant's wrestling match. Ooh, wait a minute. Does this elephant look happy or sad?
He looks sad because he's getting ready to fight.
Well, he's going to wrestle, and that's a little. He's not being.
I know how to
he's
wrestle
just-
because I'm a Power Ranger.
I bet you do know how to wrestle. Can you sit on your bottom for me? Good job. Nolan, are you on your bottom? Can you sit on your bottom? Good job. Thank you, Nolan. The elephant's wrestling match. The mighty elephant stamped his feet. 1, 2, 3, 4. No one, he roared, can bring me down. I challenge all the animals, great and small, to a wrestling match. The monkey sent the message on his talking drum. What animal is brave enough? What animal is strong enough to wrestle with the mighty elephant? The she-leopard came to try. She wrapped her tail around the tree trunk and she reared up on her hind legs. She bared her long, sharp claws. You know what? I think Miss Tanya's book has to close for one moment because I have Landon and Nolan talking. Nolan, can you slide over just a little bit for me so you won't get in any trouble? Okay, good
I
job.
didn't realize we were there for
I know.
I didn't realize.
It's something else. They like the funniest thing. The elephant lifted a leg and tapped her gently. The she-leopard fell to the ground. Elephant, mighty elephant, put the long-clawed leopard in the dust. The monkey beat on his drum. What animal is brave enough? What animal is strong enough to wrestle with the mighty elephant?
The elephant's strong enough.
Yeah, let's see. The crocodile crawled out of the river. Counting his teeth, he opened his mouth wide and he hissed. The elephant took a step, rolled the crocodile over, and the crocodile's belly stroked the crocodile's belly with his trunk, and the crocodile smiled and fell asleep.
Was he getting tickled?
Yeah, he was sleepy, just relaxing with the sleep. Elephant, mighty elephant, tamed the fierce crocodile, put the long clawed leopard in the dust. The monkey beat on his drum. What animal is brave enough? What animal is strong enough to wrestle with the mighty elephant? The rhinoceros charged forward. With his great huge horn, he will bring the elephant crashing down. He circled around and he hit the elephant from the side, and the elephant swayed and staggered and fell on top of the rhinoceros. Elephant, mighty elephant, oh, he crushed the rhinoceros. He tamed the furious crocodile. He put the long-clawed leopard in the dust. The monkey's drum rang out. What animal is brave enough? What animal is strong enough to wrestle with the mighty elephant? There flew a tiny bat. I challenge you, mighty elephant. You are too small, said the elephant. I am not. You are too weak, said the elephant. I am not. I will not wrestle you, said the elephant. Are you afraid? No, shouted the elephant. Let us wrestle. I don't know who's going to win, guys. Let's see.
I think the elephant is.
You think so? Let's see.
Because he's bigger.
The elephant swung his trunk at the bat, but the bat was too quick for him. She flew inside the elephant's ear. The elephant heard a rattle and a buzz, and suddenly there was great pain in his ear. He shook his head back and forth, but it did no good. The tiny bat flapped inside the great elephant's ear. At last, the elephant dropped to the ground, and he rubbed his poor, sore ear in the dirt. The bat flew away to her cave, calling the call of victory. The bat has done it. Yes, the bat has done it. The tiny bat has wrestled the mighty elephant to the ground. The monkey beat on his drum. The elephant arose angry. He grabbed the monkey's drum and he smashed it. And that's why nowadays you don't see monkeys playing a talking drum. If you want to give the elephant a good scare, you just tell him that the tiny bat, is coming to wrestle him.
Who?
The end. The elephant. Oh my goodness, I like that story. That was fun. So our two stories was just like almost folklore today. They was based on stories that are handed down over and over again for our entertainment. So today you're going to make something. It's really, really easy. If this spirit hands it to me, I can show you what it is going to be. All we have to always blow on leaves. Hope you don't blow them to my house. Hope you don't blow them over to the library. leaves the surface. Does anybody want trays? You want to do it at home? Okay. And I have to give you one for Naomi and Luna, okay? Okay. Where's your grandma? Oh, there she is. I don't know what they're doing right there. Everybody want to try? No? Nobody wants to try? Everybody's going to be at a table. All right. Oh, do you have the? Oh, show that to this one. Oh, okay. There it is. Yeah, just color that and take it on there. Thank you so much. Bring them part on there. Okay. Yeah. That's all it is. Okay. Well, we done. You ready to go? Get back to work. Everybody, I say hello. Tell Naomi and Luna, I say hello. You want to do it here? Or you want to do it at home? All right. Sure. It's fine. Sure. Okay. Yeah, we don't have a fun definitely. We have more bats and spiders things out. Except for Miss Tanya, she's got a lot of wind, but ah! You're right, hot air. Oh, yeah. Let me be flying. Looking for these on one thing. Yeah. I bet will be flying up. Yeah. Well, friends, we hope you enjoyed Storytime today. Make sure you stop by and get some more Bats and Spider books. Plenty to choose from. You all take care. Be safe and kind.